Ah, the Matrix, the repository of all Time Lord knowledge. Keepers of the almighty canon. You've had some cowboys in here. You've got clowns, samurai, missing timelines, alternate timelines, a nice Irish bloke called Brendan. When the Master goes digging around in here, he usually comes out with a new incarnation of the Doctor. That's happened a couple times now. But the things I've seen in here, the things I've learned, everything you know is about to change. The doors of lore have opened themselves to me, and in these I'm going to share some of my findings. For example, did you know that the Third Doctor could levitate? Because, yeah, the Third Doctor could levitate. How did he do this, you may ask? Well, by reading the levitation book, stupid. Given to him by a strange man on Mars, for one story only, the Third Doctor could fly. Now, yes, this story was exclusive to the 1971 TV comic Annual, but I'm not really in the business of comparing one piece of fiction's legitimacy to another. They're all stories, and the television stuff alone contradicts itself plenty. Why does the Third Doctor not simply levitate on the spot to frighten away his enemies? I don't know, don't question it. The Matrix never lies, and I have 3 more completely canon fun facts to share. Not convinced? Okay. Computer, bring me up something official. Okay, I can work with that. I shit you not, the Gallifrey Academy Hot 5 will pass at the swinging pop scene back at the Time Lord Academy. You heard me right. Oh, maybe it's the 12th Doctor and Missy. No, this was Hartnell, dude. Grandfather in his day was quite the teenage heartthrob. That is brilliant. This is what I wanna see. Sounds like it's alternate universe fan art, but is played completely earnestly. The First Doctor played lead Perigosto stick, whilst the Master was on drums. Fitting though, when you think about it. This bit of forbidden knowledge was brought to us by the book Deadly Reunion, by Terrance Dicks and Barry Letts. Yeah, the founding fathers of Doctor Who. You can't even dispute that now. You can't even be mad. The Doctor and the Master are in a band and there's nothing you can do about it. But on a side note, Gallifrey is pop music? Reportedly, the band ended when the faculty closed down. Can you imagine any iteration of the Master ever acknowledging this fact? Ah, yes, it's you. Yes, Doctor. I have come to get the band back together. This is one of those facts that just brings me so much joy. Across 55 years plus of multi-medium stories, this sort of thing is gonna happen. But come on, Uncle Dick, Mr. Letts, someone should have known better. I really like this one because I've read this book and it's not played off as a joke. This isn't some missy one-liner or a gag or a misdirect. No, they absolutely had a band. And the Master played drums. Number 2, let's fire up the Matrix. Okay, I don't know what to do with that information. Oh, holy shit. Okay, so it turns out if you type the word foreskin into the TARDIS data core wiki, it produces one result, and that is to tell you that the foreskin of Merlin is on display in the Hector Museum of Unexplained and Occult Material. In Battlefield, it turns out the 7th Doctor was Merlin. So, tragic coincidental contradiction, or a missing adventure we thankfully never got to see. For anybody wondering, the reference to this one is the comic Project Longinus. It's actually a Nimrod spin-off, written by Cavan Scott, so now you know who to blame for that haunting image. And last of all for today, beep boop beep boop. Yeah, very high-tech machinery here. Kelsey Hooper became a mass murdering agent. Okay. Well, who's Kelsey Hooper? Oh! Maria's friend from Invasion of the Bane in the Sarah Jane Adventures. Excuse me? Apparently, after her dismissal from Bannerman Road, where the BBC decided they didn't want her anymore, Kelsey Hooper joined Faction Paradox. Uh-oh. That lot. I don't know how to describe Faction Paradox. It's all the minutiae of the weirdest corners of Doctor Who lore that just get fleshed out into the weirdest, most complex story you could imagine. Long story short, CBBC's one-time character Kelsey Hooper joined a cult. And not just any cult, an anti-Time Lord group who oppose time travel and cause paradoxes and mess with timelines wherever they go. That sounds nuts, but just poor Kelsey. If you're a spin-off character destined to be in a spin-off, you do not want to be in Faction Paradox. Read any extract and you will feel like you're losing your mind. Okay, here we go, for an example. In her new body, Kelsey barely escaped the planet as a refugee in the last transport ship. She then moved to Pluto, where she married Rex Agogo, formed a symbiote bond with El-Event, and led a rebellion against the Company, after which she was elected the new president of Protech. I don't know what any of that means. God, I would love to, though. I keep trying to dig a little bit deeper, but for the life of me, every bit of information I learn just boggles me more. Okay, so she has a boyfriend called Ryan. Okay, cool. That's a perfectly normal human name. Ryan was Little Sister Sayle's boyfriend who often visited her in her dreams. He looked like a priest with an explosion of glass fragments instead of a face. How did the annoying fizzy drink girl wind up dating a man with glass for her face? Kelsey joined Faction Paradox so she could get a shadow weapon with which to kill him. I don't blame you, Kelsey, but how did you get here? How did life do you this way, Kelsey? Davis, surely this is a coincidence. It's just two characters in the Whoniverse who probably share a name. Life in the Whoniverse just comes fast. And those are all of the secrets I have to share today. Did they change the show forever? Absolutely yes. Let me know if you want more of my canon bag of wonders, or whether I've officially gone too weird and niche even for this channel. I'm sure you'll let me know with brutal honesty. You always do. Peace.